Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description.
Amy Schneider returned for her 40th game on Jeopardy! She won a 39-day total of $1,319,800.
As explained in the previous video,
Ken Jennings' introduction was, our champion Amy Schneider got her week off to an incredible start yesterday, securing her 39th straight win. What that means is, for the first time since the Greatest of All Time tournament, the two Jeopardy champions in the show's history with the longest streaks are now sharing a stage. And I'll tell you what, I'm relieved that I'm hosting because I would not want to be playing Amy Schneider right now. She has been very dominant. I knew he'd acknowledged the two longest winning champions are sharing the same stage. I wonder if this is one reason why Matamodio regretted never meeting Ken Jennings. I saw a few people anticipating Ken and Amy competing against each other, which would be great. However, I also heard Ken can't compete anymore or something. He mentioned not wanting to play against Amy, yet he competed against James Holtzhauer in the Greatest of All Time tournament, which all the players did excellent in. Sea life. That's kind of funny. See what they did there? Amy got the first daily double. She made it a true daily double, and even though I said this twice already, this is the easiest daily double, for me at least.
Amy entered Canada, and that took her to $4,800.
Amy dominated the national anthem category. The mini anecdotal interviews were all interesting, and funny enough, they almost followed a Jeopardy theme. Maria talked about her book, which I'll promote right now. Maria Prasinski is a director, but also an illustrator, and just published her first book about art hiding in plain sight. Now that I actually read it out loud, that sounds like a really interesting concept. She answers, yes, so it started as a passion project with one of my best friends since childhood, kind of combining our love for art history and wandering through cities, in this case New York City, and finding those little trivia tidbits and unknown things you might pass every day and not recognize. And so sort of anticlimactic to have a book come out during the pandemic. We couldn't have a big launch party. It's still a pretty amazing thing. Ken ends by congratulating her, and she thanks him. John Williams is a biology professor from Albany, Georgia. I thought John Williams was a film composer who created the music in Superman, Indiana Jones, Schindler's List, and Home Alone. John Williams is a biology professor from Albany, Georgia. You have a preferred Jeopardy watching companion. Who do you watch the show with? John answers, his companion is his 3-year-old daughter. So similar to how Andy Broomgavant, Connie Smith, and Nancy Donauer watched Jeopardy from when they were young. John introduced his daughter to Jeopardy when she was half their age when they started watching. He also talks about how his daughter is his coach. She's my coach and she helps me train in a particular way. So she's learned that whenever the clue pans from the blue screen to the contestants, that's when she starts babbling her answer, so I use her as timing. Ken laughs, then comments, that's great. If you were playing against two people just babbling, I think you'd do very well. John adds, well, her timing is impeccable. Amy Schneider from Oakland, California is now a 39-time Jeopardy champion, all alone in second place, though that's the longest streak in 415 years. What did that mean to you to notch off that win, putting you in second overall? Amy answers, well, it's funny. I over the weekend was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I know that Matamodio was waiting in the Tournament of Champions, so I was like, I should definitely beat his streak to sort of be intimidating. But then when it happened, I was like, have I just put more pressure on myself? The audience laughs, and I think Amy continues to ask if it backfired. Then adds, I guess we'll just find out. Ken admires she's already thinking about the Tournament of Champions. You're already thinking about the Tournament of Champions. I love it. But first, we got this game to finish. Technically, she's already been thinking about the Tournament of Champions since her 5th win, as that's when she solidified her spot. Amy ended the first round winning $14,600. John was in second place at $2,200, and Maria was in third place at $1,400. See life again? I see what they did there. Amy got a daily double almost immediately at the start of Double Jeopardy, which Ken informed she found right away. She waited $5,000, right when I acknowledged I already said it twice before. This was yet another easy daily double. The answer was Dante, as in Dante Alighieri.
Amy answered correctly and went to $20,000.
Maria got the answer right on time.
Maria.
What is love?
No?
Actually?
Oh, just in time, and you're out of the hole.
Let's continue with movies for 1600.
All the contestants tried buzzing in at the same time. Amy buzzed in first as the other two weren't fast enough. I've never seen that happen. John got the other daily double in Double Jeopardy. He bet 1,500, unfortunately answered wrong, and went down to 1,500, exactly half. Maria had a double jeopardy in her score going down to $2,200. John was in second place at 1,500, and Amy was in the lead at 38,000, one of her highest runaways going into Final Jeopardy. The Final Jeopardy category was Sea Life Again. I've never seen that before, where the Final Jeopardy category was based on two previous ones in the first round and in Double Jeopardy. The question was, in 2018, National Geographic reported that half of this was dead, akin to a forest after a devastating fire.
The answer is the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. This was taught in science classes and school curriculums. Not too long ago, I remember hearing the Great Barrier Reef losing half of its corals since 1995. I took an oceanography class in college, and one of the sections was the coral reefs dying. I did a presentation on that for my communications class. I also saw the documentary Chasing Corals, so this question was definitely in my alley. The answer was the Great Barrier Reef, which all three contestants answered correctly. That's correct. Rising sea temperatures are endangering coral reefs. Amy wagered $25,000, which took her final score to $63,000, one of her highest throughout her run.
I've got a sneaky feeling you'll find that this title is all around. Maria.
What is love?
No?
Actually.
Oh, just in time, and you're out of the hole.
Let's continue with movies for 1600.
Charlton Heston. This.
She's now at a 48 total of $1,382,800. 40 days. Already exceeded the halfway point of Ken Jennings' 74 days.
And as always, thank you for watching.